What you guys, got another video here for you. NVIDIA released their video about the latest RTX 3090, 3080 and 3070. Now the reason that people are rushing to sell their graphics cards is because NVIDIA stated that the RTX 3070 will be $499 and the performance will be similar performance to a RTX 2080 Ti. So let's take a look at eBay and some of the prices here for the RTX 2080 Ti. Now bearing in mind we're in the UK here and prices seems to be pretty high here compared to, say, for instance, the United States. So I do expect these prices to tumble a little bit more because obviously they are still a very good graphics card, the RTX 2080 Ti. But the problem is now NVIDIA has stated that their new RTX 3070, which is going to cost $499, is going to have similar performance to a RTX 2080 Ti. People are starting to panic and trying to offload those graphics cards to try and get money on them cards so they can then go and buy a better card when they are released, which is going to be very soon, which is, I think it's mid-September when their cards are going to be released. Now, I've mentioned about the graphics card prices being extremely high in the UK. If you look at the 1080 Ti, look at the prices for these 1080 Ti's. There's people still paying and charging a lot of money for these graphics cards, and they're not worth that amount of money. So if you're looking to buy a graphics card and you see prices like these for a 1080 Ti, then walk away, don't buy them because they are too high. These are bidding prices. So when they are sold, the prices for the sold items are going to be way higher than these. And I'll show you the sold prices right now. You can see £340. This was on the 2nd of September and the 3rd of September. £370, £385. And you can see the amount of money people are charging for a GTX 1080 Ti. These people obviously have no clue about how much hardware is worth and how good that is going to perform in 2020 against, for instance, a 3070, which is going to be $500, which is about £377. Now let's take a look in the United States. The prices in the United States are literally plummeting so much. You can see here there is graphics cards for RTX 2060s, RTX 2070s, and there's 2080s and 2080 Ti's. And then you've got all the super cards as well. Now, once NVIDIA did their official launch video and explained that the RTX 3070 cards will be $500 and probably similar to a 2080 Ti, you can see people are starting to panic and starting to sell these cards to try and claw back some money because these 2080 Ti's weren't cheap. So they're trying to claw back some sort of money for them. There's no sort of benchmarks or anything released like that as of yet, but mid-September is when these cards will be sort of released. So people are starting to think, well, let's just try and sell these cards now and try to claw some money back. So how much would you pay for one of these cards? Well, they seem to be going dirt cheap in the United States. In the UK, they're still pretty expensive, as you see with the 1080 Ti's and also the 2080 Ti's. The prices were still quite expensive compared to the American market. And this is the same for other countries around the world. Some people might be lucky to get one of these. But in the United States, look at these prices. On the 2nd of September, that sold for $370. The ROG Strix RTX 2080 Ti Overclock Edition, that sold for $390. You know, I just don't understand it. So $400 is about £300, which is dirt cheap for an RTX 2080 Ti. And if you can see them cheap, and you might as well buy one because they're still very good cards. They probably do everything you want it to do. And it's just amazing how much cheaper they are compared to over here. So people are definitely trying to offload these and try to get their money back or get some sort of money back, because if that 3070 is only going to be $500, well, that card he's just sold there is going to buy him a brand new 3070. So maybe people don't care. Let's take a look at Gumtree here. This is Gumtree, and you can see the prices on here for the UK. Still a bit expensive there. You can see 2080 Ti's here for 900, also 680, 900, 699. So you can see there's a massive price difference compared to the United States. In the United Kingdom, would I pay that much for one of these cards in the UK? No, they're not worth it. Not now they've announced that the 3070 is going to be $500 and literally can be the same as an RTX 2080 Ti. The price difference here, as you can see here, that's how much in dollars. So you can see how much cheaper they are in the United States. That's £300. Now, if you're in the market for a graphics card, then be careful and don't overpay, because they're not going to be worth it. You're just going to get your fingers burnt. You can see there's a few there that are £500. Some people have got a little bit of common sense. They're trying to offload them. But these prices here for 800 and 1,000, don't pay that. You're just going to get ripped off. They're not worth that much money. Not now that NVIDIA has sort of put their price in and also their performances up. So you can see also on the Facebook marketplace here, the prices are pretty heavy still in the UK compared to, say, for instance, the United States. So just wait a little bit longer in the UK. Hopefully they'll come down in price. You can see here the release dates for the 3090. It's going to be 24th of September, 17th of September is going to be the 3080, and that's going to be a price of $700. And also the RTX 3070 will be released in October. I'll probably go for the 3080, but look at that price. NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2080 for $250. That was an absolute steal, whoever got that. And there's also some other good prices here for some of the lower cards of 2080 Supers. Absolutely stonking deals for some of those. So I think that's probably where I would pitch my money. 2080 Super, probably about 350 to 400, probably maximum. I wouldn't go any more than that, but they're still pretty good prices. Make sure you get the cleanest card, the best card you can at that sort of price. But in the UK, we're not going to get those sort of prices, unfortunately. And hopefully we do, and the prices will drop. But look at that deal. That's a deal, that is, for open box, never used, excellent condition. I mean, whoever's got that has got an absolute steal. They really have at that sort of price. And if they go for that much over here, then I'll be buying a bunch of them. But that is pretty decent pricing for that sort of used market, if you're in the market for one of those types of cards. Anyway, we've gone from extreme prices to absolute ridiculous prices. And I'm not sure what's happening. The world's gone crazy. But if you can see them at a cheap price, then definitely snag one, because they are still worth buying, even though the RTX 3070 is $500 and it's going to be as good as an RTX 2080 Ti. We don't know the full ins and outs of that card and how good it is going to be, and whether it's going to absolutely crush it or whether it's just going to beat it in some areas. We don't know yet, because they haven't released any sort of information. With that said, I think that's going to be about it for this video. So be careful if you're looking for a graphics card. Don't overpay, and just wait. In the mid-September, they will be released if you're looking for a brand new one. Anyway, my name has been Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now. Now, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the red subscribe button and then hit the bell notification button and click all to be notified when we upload new videos.